Hey guys, man. All right. First things first, history in the making. Today was historical for myself. 2 days in a row with 100-point trades. Damn. I don't know. Like, that is, especially in these markets. Um, I am super, super grateful. And I am not going to get my ego out of check. I can tell you guys that right now. I only traded one micro today, and that might be the reason why I was able to give it some room to breathe. I, lowering my position size to the bare minimum is probably why I was able to let it run a little bit. Anyways, let's go over why I took the trade, what I was looking at. Um, so on the 15 minute, you guys are aware that's all I trade. Market open. Before market open, we have this gap right here, right on the 15, this fair value gap. And right at market open, actually the minute before market open, this candle, right? Well, actually, yeah, market open, we came up and we swept it. We were put, then we, like this candle, this was the right before market open. We come in, we're respecting this gap, and then market open, we came up and started flushing down. I have this support line right here, and this is just from way back. Here, let's go on the hourly. I usually get all these ones. Actually, no, let's go to the daily. I'll show you. This daily, we literally came up right here. This massive green day came up, and we stopped right there. We came up, held under it, came up, and then we pushed through it, right? Come down to the hourly. Let's go to the hourly. Let's go back in time. Look to the left. This is how I find all these, right? Look at the struggle. Look at all the touches on that line. That's how I get it. I'm just looking for areas on the chart to the left where price has struggled numerous times, not just one time, not two times, like multiple times. This is how I get these. All right. It's very, very simple. Just put a line on the 1 hour and try to find a spot on the chart where price has gone to it as many times as possible, like 3 times. If you can find something where the price comes to the same area like 3 times, just throw a line on and see what it does around those areas. Like, they're just high interest, like support and resistant type areas on the charts, right? So at market open, let's go back to the 15 minute. We were coming out of that fair value gap, right? And like, look at what we're doing right now in real time. Like, it's crazy that line is just a crazy area. Or sorry, well, this one here. That was this one up here that we're bouncing off of right now. Is this one here? This is the red day target. So it's gonna be. This is a very strong line. This is also a very strong line. So as market open, we were underneath the line and pushing out of a 15-minute gap. The timing wasn't super in my favor because typically I like to have a body close, but sometimes you just feel it, right? You just see price action. I thought we were going to rip, and we didn't. So a lot of the times when I have a bias going into the morning and it's wrong, it's like we always say, like a failed bullish action, or there's nothing more bearish than a failed bullish action, and vice versa. So, we were at support, right? We were going up. We should have been ripping up because we were right at support, and it failed. That bullish action failed. We went into a bearish fair value gap, and it was being respected. So that bullish action was failing, which means there's nothing more bearish. There's nothing more bearish than a failed bullish action. So that's what we were having this morning. So, and there's a lot of nice areas down here. I thought we were going to come all the way down to this, this 24,400. And if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you guys know that I love numbers. These whole numbers, like just any type of number that stands out, it's usually not a coincidence, in my opinion. So I was looking that as a target. I didn't really call it out as a target, but just in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, price, could gravitate down there. And Savvy had a level down there too. And a lot of the times Savvy's levels also are magnets in the market, right? So that's basically it, guys. Like, it's super simple. We had a failed bullish action. We were pushing below the support aggressively. So I entered. And bang, it worked out. I only went in with one micro. I wasn't, after yesterday's big win, I wasn't planning on giving much of that back. So I literally just went in with one micro. So I didn't, so either way, win or lose, I wasn't, I was not going to get attached to the outcome. I just wanted to participate. It was a pretty decent trade in my opinion. And yeah, so anyways, I hope this helps you. At least I hope it helps you when it comes to looking at the support and resistance areas. These are the areas I look at. We talked about how we get the targets on the lives. We look for swing highs, swing lows, big wicks on the candles if they're inside of a large time frame and balance. Those are the things that I look for all the time. And I feel like I'm rubbing off on Savvy. So I mean, if he's looking at those things, I've been looking at those things for a long time. It works, man. It works. We see it time and time again. So that's why I keep pushing it onto you guys, because it's something you guys can go and do by yourself. And I'm telling you, you guys will see. Just do your own back testing, do your own research, see what works for you, see what time frame works for you. For me, I like the 15-minute. Things are a little bit more clear, and that's all I got, guys, for today. Sorry, a little bit longer than I was planning, but probably not going to be around tomorrow. So I'm going to say have a good weekend. If you guys are up on the week at all, or even break even on the week, just take it easy tomorrow. Try for one micro, little base hit. Get those reps in. Don't rush the process. We're supposed to be in the market for as long as possible. The way you're going to succeed at this is just not rushing to get to the other side. The harder you push, the harder the market will push back. So, just chill out and take it slow. There's no rush. All right, guys, take care.